Good morning, everyone. Welcome to You Have Beauty Care Choices. I'm the CEO of Beauty Care Choices, Jennifer Coy, and today we are talking skincare with Yon-Ka. Yon-Ka is an amazing brand that's been around since 1954. It's a woman-owned, family-owned company that I absolutely adore these products. They smell amazing. They are a full service line. So beyond the retail products that are sold here at Beauty Care Choices, there's a full spa treatment care line that just brings skincare to the next level. They're professional products. So if you want an amazing facial, look for a salon that carries Yon-Ka products or a med spa. It will be the best treatment you've done. So hopefully when we all get to open back up, I know a lot of med spas already are, look for Yon-Ka. So today, if you're joining us, please give us a comment. Please let us know where you're joining from. I love questions during the show. So if you have any Yon-Ka questions, we have an amazing guest. She is a senior educator from Yon-Ka, based out of Los Angeles. She's been in the beauty industry for 23 years as an esthetician, a spa manager, now a corporate educator, and she's been with Yon-Ka for over 16 years. So I know she knows her stuff in Yon-Ka. She also speaks fluent English and German. So if you have any German questions or if you have people that only speak German, bring them at us. We'll try and see if she can help you. So welcome to the show, Jennifer Burton.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here today, Jennifer. Thank you.
I am so excited to have you.
Yay.
We are so lucky to get an educator who's been with Yon-Ka for 16 years.
I'm an official Yon-Ka dinosaur at this point. I'm actually 100, but I look better because I use Yon-Ka products.
So if you want to look as good as Jessica does at 100, stay tuned.
Exactly. So funny. I love it.
That's amazing. So you've been with Yon-Ka for 16 years. You're coming to us from Los Angeles, correct?
I am.
We do. We have guests from all over. That's always so interesting.
So we have our training center based out of Los Angeles, and that's primarily where I work out of. And then we'll do a lot of on-site training, visiting partners on sites and training them on our different facials and body treatments and all that good stuff, getting them officially Yon-Ka-fied.
Body treatments. Oh, I miss body treatments.
Right?
Are you doing much travel right now?
At this point. I'm sorry?
What'd you say?
I said I would take any treatment at this point in time right now.
Me too.
LA's not even open for manicures, indoors, outdoors only. So I'll take any treatment at this point in time. It would be really beneficial.
Yes, our heart does go big time out to our LA beauty folks. You guys are getting hit hard. So any treatment would be lovely right now.
Absolutely. Could not agree more.
So why Yon-Ka? Tell us a little bit of history about Yon-Ka and why have you stayed with Yon-Ka for 16 years?
Sure. That's a great question. So Yon-Ka has been around, as you said, for 65, almost 66 years.
Since 1954.
Is that not insane?
Crazy.
So family owned and operated, originally founded by two brothers, Charles and Ernest Moultaler. They both really had a love for botany and for plant extracts. And then Ernest's wife, Cecile, was also brought along into the company. And they really started out with a product called emulsion concentrate, and it's really this foundational iconic product that we use throughout our Yon-Ka facials, but it's also 5 essential oils that we use throughout our collection, and they're called our Yon-Ka quintessence, and it's lavender, geranium, rosemary, cypress, and thyme. And what these essential oils do is they work synergistically together, and they were originally used for burn patients for the ability that it has to really help regenerate the skin, give energy to the skin without being overly caustic or aggressive to the skin. And not only that, you also have this beautiful olfactive experience additionally as well. So that's where the line started out. We are still family owned and operated, women owned by the daughters of of Ernest and Cecile Moultaler, so Catherine and Francoise Moultaler. They're based out of France, where our mother company is. And they are just Yon-Ka rock stars. They live and breathe Yon-Ka. And I'm so proud to work for such an incredible integrity and ethical company, and for such incredible women. So super excited about that. And that's part of the reason why I have been here for 16 plus years. Not only do the products speak for themselves, the family values and the integrity and the ethics that they bring to the table are really something that, after so many years in the industry, speak volumes to me. And their manufacturing practices, literally, I could go on and on and on. I have a mad love affair with Yon-Ka.
Yes, that is so beautiful. Rarely do you hear somebody that talks so passionately about their company, especially when they've worked for them for so long. I love, I did know that they were a French company, but I love that they are a family-owned company for over 65 years. And that, I mean, there are I know Yon-Ka has been offered to be bought out by probably many large companies because of its name and how long it's been around. But brands don't usually stick around that long in the beauty industry and remain family owned. And usually when they do sell, their ingredients and things get a little compromised. So you talk about this quintessence that is in every product of...
So this is found in 80% of our collection, and this is really kind of signature Yon-Ka. This is what we refer to as kind of that spa in a bottle fragrance. We utilize it in our lotion Yon-Ka. We have 2 different formulations. We have one for normal to dry and normal to oily skin.
Okay, so let's talk about these herbs right here. They are lavender, geranium, rosemary, cypress, and thyme.
Yes.
So these are the fragrances. When you smell Yon-Ka, anyone that's ever used Yon-Ka, you're talking about the lotions, which we are going to jump right into. That is our spa in a bottle. But anytime you use Yon-Ka products, even just having the cleansers in your bathroom, it makes your whole entire surrounding smell like a luxurious spa. So if you're missing that smell that you get when you walk into these high-end spas, there it is right here. Yon-Ka has it all in their products. With lavender, geranium, rosemary, cypress, and thyme is their quintessence. Now, what is about, tell me about the phyto-aromatic properties. Like, what does that mean
we
to
use
Yon-Ka?
phyto-aromatic properties. So in addition to our essential oils that we use, we utilize the quintessence, obviously, in over 80% of our collection. But we also use plant extracts. And we utilize traditional plant extracts, which have the ability to hydrate, treat, nourish the skin, and then we use advanced botanicals and gemotherapy that have the ability, coupled with modern technology and science, to really heighten the action of these botanicals on the skin, making long-term changes within the dermis, having an impact on fibroblasts, stem cells, redensifying the tissue, so really making long-term changes dermally and feeding the epidermis properly as well. So I think one of the beautiful things about Yon-Ka is we have the ability, with all these power-packed gems of Mother Nature, to really, really impact every layer of the skin, treating all skin types, all skin conditions, and doing it in a way that is not going to cause inflammation in any capacity.
I love that your ingredients...
Beautiful result.
Absolutely, and your ingredients have really remained, they use a lot of organic ingredients, which are going into the products, and as well, they've kept all of their ingredients at a pharmaceutical grade. So you've got this scientific level of, you talk about the epidermis and how to get these products delivered into the deeper layers of the skin. So you've got these science behind it, but then they're utilizing these ingredients from nature as well for the holistic side of things as well, right?
It's really coupling the best of what Mother Nature has to offer with modern technology and science to ensure that you have the ability to change the structure of an active so it's stabilized and can penetrate and be highly efficacious. I mean, the results for any of us when we use skincare products is we want to see the results immediately, we want them long-term, we want them short-term, and we want to feel great. And this is the beauty of Yon-Ka, because you have not only these traditional aromatherapy, these traditional plant extracts, and these advanced plant extracts that really work to increase tissue regeneration, plus you have the complex of the essential oils that we're utilizing, we're really able to address every layer of the skin in a really holistic way without being overly caustic to the skin or overly aggressive. So for us, it's all about maintaining the integrity of the skin. And for us, what we do, our tagline is the promise of infinite rejuvenation. So when you think of essential oils, they're all about giving energy, radiance to the skin. And then you have these beautiful phytotherapeutic plant extracts that have the ability to, again, hydrate, nourish, be rich in vitamins, minerals, trace elements, peptides, probiotics, the list goes on. And then you have these beautiful gemotherapy products that are extracted using ultra high frequency, and we extract the peptides in the freshest parts of the blood, the buds, pardon me, the embryonic tissue. So it really allows them to penetrate deeply and have a long-term effect on our fibroblasts, increasing collagen production and increasing overall cellular metabolism, which in turn is going to increase skin production and lead to beautiful, healthy, revitalized skin.
Beautiful. Wow, that was a lot of great information and technical information. So those are people who are just starting out with Yon-Ka. So maybe, I think probably for a lot of people in our audience, Yon-Ka is somewhat intimidating because of the French terms here in the United States. You know, the packaging and the names are a little bit hard to distinguish. So we've kind of created a show to really give people an introduction to Yon-Ka and a direction of how to get started and where to go with it as you're getting more advanced in your skincare needs. So if you're looking to turn to Yon-Ka and you haven't really used a lot of their products, the basic place to start is their Yon-Ka Essentials, right?
Absolutely.
So from Yon-Ka Essentials, you've got your cleansers, your toners, your moisturizers. So let's just go through quickly our cleansers. We've got our cleansing milk, our cleansing gel, cleansing cream, and the micellar cleansing water. Those are, I mean, they have really fancy names, but really it breaks it down to that. You know, they
can be super simple and really positioned for all skin types, all skin conditions. So we have 3 classic cleansing options. You basically have with Le Nettoyant is your milky cleanser. So traditionally recommended for normal to dry skin. Your Nettoyant cream is a creamy based cleanser, traditionally positioned for anyone who has thin, delicate skin, but also anyone with visible redness, cuperose, rosacea, heat, inflammation in the skin. And then we have our gel cleanser that would obviously be positioned for anyone who likes the feel also psychologically of a foaming gel cleanser. All are pH friendly, so they will not strip the skin, and we really say they're all really for all skin types. And then we have this beautiful modern kind of non-traditional cleansing option. I like to position this one for the lazy cleansers because we know there's some of you out there, or those of you that like a cleansing wipe. The micellar will be your best friend. This is essentially going to work with micelle technology, and the micelle technology draws out impurities and debris and makeup like a magnet. So you're not smearing it on your skin, it's actually pulling it out directly. What I often like to do with this product is have clients start with this if they're soap users, or God forbid they just use their body wash in the shower or cleansing wipes. This is a great introduction because it will completely clean your skin in a non-traditional way, but it will not strip your skin. So again, micelles in here, we have oat polysaccharides, which hydrate and soften the skin. And I love to use this for myself as a pre-cleanse. So I'll pre-cleanse and wipe with this, and then I'm a traditional cleansing girl myself, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do gel nettoyant, and I like to cocktail the gel and the lay net together. I'm a big cocktailer of products.
I am too. So a couple things. You will be learning a little bit of French today.
Yes,
because that is in their products. The lait is milk, and so we're going to be talking about lait Noel or the gels and creams. So she might say them in a French term, and so you're going to learn basically that is cleansing milk. And then we have NUIT and JOUR, right? Is night and day. So we'll be saying those as well.
Perfect. And if nettoyant is a mouthful for some of you, which it can be, you can absolutely say lay net, and you can say gel net, and you can say net creme, completely acceptable, and we would all understand you.
So the net is the cleansing part, right?
Net is cleanser, correct. Nettoyant means cleansing.
Nettoyant, and late nettoyant is cleansing milk.
Perfection. Good, Jennifer. You're getting your
go.
10 stars in French today.
I love my French for sure. My maiden name is Lafayette, so French
Oh,
is,
I love it.
Yes, it goes
Awesome.
It goes deep with me.
I love it.
So after we decide our cleanser, then we will go into our lotions. And lotion is not a moisturizer in Yon-Ka line. Tell us about lotions.
So your lotions are going to be essentially a diluted form of our first original product that was used for burn patients. So this is much more than just the American concept of balancing out the pH of the skin.
Or toner.
This is meant to Right. This is meant to drive anything that you put on following deep into the skin. Traditionally, so these are loaded up with our Yonka quintessence. So they both have the lavender, geranium, rosemary, cypress, and thyme essential oil in them. And then what you do once you mist this lotion Yonka on your face, you can allow it to just penetrate, which I often do. You can also use this in conjunction with the cotton round if you like a traditional toning wiping option. But the beauty of this product is anything I put on following, so serum, moisturizer, is going to be drawn deeply into the skin and heighten the efficacy of anything I put on following. And the reason for that being, again, essential oils have the ability to penetrate blood, lymph, and your entire circulatory system. So you're getting these long-term results without being overly caustic. And then not only that, from a perspective of olfactory and psyche, it really imparts a nice calming action. I tell the story, and I told you this, Jennifer, as well. I live in LA. It's not my proudest moment to acknowledge that I'm an impatient driver and sometimes get a little pseudo road ragey, but just at like myself, it never extends beyond my vehicle. So what I have is a travel size of the lotion Yonka, and I'll spritz some of this on to get my inner zen again in the car, and I'll put on some calming music, and then I feel much better.
So it again, does help with road rage on top of skin issues. And
so
you know what? I lived in LA for years, so I have
road
compassion.
Rage approved.
Yes. So tell us the difference between the lotions, which are traditionally the toners, and I love that point that these are used as drivers. So anything you put on your skin after you apply this, it is going to help that penetrate deeper and get better results. So these are so important to your whole skincare regimen.
Absolutely.
Clean, spray, then put on the creams that you're paying so much money for to actually get to penetrate. You don't want them to just sit on the top of your skin. But we have the PS and we have the PG.
So PS is your pink option, and PS in French means peau-sèche, for dry skin. For those of us in America, we can think pretty sensitive, pretty dry, or pretty scaly. That's how you remember it. This pink lotion is loaded up with additional plant glycerin to additionally hydrate the skin and lock in hydration. This lotion, one of these is sold every 3 minutes worldwide. No joke. So it's every 3 minutes worldwide. So this not only is a spa in a bottle, I call it magic in a bottle, because literally it does everything, again, from driving products in deeper to having an impact on the psyche and the olfactory system and just feeling absolutely wonderful. So again, your lotion PS for sensitive or dry skin is going to be positioned just for that. And again, it has additional humectants in it as well.
Then your lotion for sensitive and scaly. I love that.
Yes.
The S.
Sensitive and scaly.
You got it. That's perfect.
And then we have our P&G option, which is going to be our white one. And this one in particular is going to be positioned for normal to oily skin. So this is P&G, pour normal et gras, and just think pretty normal to greasy. So again, for those of you non-French speaking folks, which I'm one of them,
we got scaly or greasy
over the years. So this is going to be positioned for that. Normal to oily skin. This has a lesser quantity of distilled water and a higher quantity of our Yonka quintessence. So it's going to be a bit more active than the one for normal to dry skin. So it's going to have more of an antibacterial, antiseptic property. This is going to have the ability to decongest, be liposolvent, and also have an oxygenating property to it. So I particularly also love this for my dog. So nice little refresher for the dog, or if they get...
Oh, she's having a little hiccup with our connection here. So she was just telling us about she uses this lotion for her dog, which that's a pretty high priced skincare product for their dog, but what a pampering treatment for the dog. Let's see if Allie can get her back. Yon-Ka has honestly, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown. It's been around since 1954, and it is originated from France. Oh, you're back. We had just a little bit of a bubble in your connection. So you were just right in the middle of telling us about your dog, that you can use this on your dog, and I want to hear the rest of that.
I love this for any little, so she has allergies just like I do. And so if she gets a little hot spot, I'll take a little cotton round or a Q-tip and put it on to help disinfect. And again, the quantity of essential oils and all of our products are really positioned for safety and efficacy, so completely safe.
That's brilliant.
So
actually,
love for my dog.
When I
and then if they don't smell good, you can give them a little spritz too.
I love that. I was saying, wow, when I had to take you down high-priced skincare products for the dog. But now that I hear your reasoning, because I actually have a dog at home that gets these hot spots, and poor little thing, you know, I know it's not fleas because he's been treated for fleas, but he just keeps licking and licking, and we have so much like heavy smoke in the air right now, and our dogs are experiencing it just as much as we are on their skin and the dryness. So when you think about vet bills, this actually isn't a high-cost option if that will calm down those little spots for them.
Agreed, 100%. So definitely an option. I love it on Sriracha. That's my dog. It works magic, and she loves it. And everyone's like, "Ooh, your dog smells so good."
Oh yeah, I love that.
Nice little insider tip for the dogs too.
For sure. So we'll go back to our essentials just really quick before moving on to specific products. So we've got our cleansers and our lotions. As far as just a basic moisturizer, if somebody's just looking for just an all-over moisturizer, we're not looking for specific areas or specific, just kind of like a nice moisturizer, what would you suggest in the essentials line to just get started with your cleanser, toner, moisturizer?
So for most people, you guys are located in an area where you're pretty dry. You guys are also going through fires right now. So we have a couple different options I would propose. The pamplemousses would be an option, and the reason why I suggest the pamplemousses is because they're loaded up with grapefruit extract and vitamin C to combat some of that pollution, environmental aggression that you're being subjected to. We have two different formulations, again, a PS and a PNG option, so really either would be perfection. And then another option would be our new Nude Perfect. I know you guys don't have it yet, but that would be an option because it's also
we do have it actually.
Oh, you do? Oh, yay. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So
Allie just put it up.
Anti-pollution helps to remove carbon particles by up to 86% on the skin. So all that smoke and all that ash that we've been inhaling incessantly for the last, it's been like a month here down in LA. And
it feels like a year,
too.
Yes, months.
And so this would be a great way to protect the skin and reverse that penetration of those carbon particles on the skin with the Nude Perfect. So that would be great, and that's something that they could use AM and PM multi-perfecting solution and fluid. And then the pamplemousses would just be great as well because they're great for both AM and PM and loaded up with vitamin C, so antioxidant rich, and you have the two different formulations.
Perfect. So that is a great first starting regimen. Choose your cleanser. You got your milk cleanser, your gel cleanser, your cream cleanser. She kind of gave you a rundown. Or you can start with your micellar. I like how you pronounce things better than how I
Oh, micellar. You're doing
great. Cleansing water, which she had suggested might be your first initial start with it. If you just want kind of that makeup remover and easy in the shower kind of thing. Then you choose between your dry or oily, your PS for scaly, dry skin, or your PG for greasy, oily skin. And then you choose your moisturizer. You can go with one of the pamplemousses or this new product that just came out. So if you're a Yon-Ka user and you've been using Yon-Ka, then you might not know about this brand new product that she just talked about, our age exception excellence, or sorry, the Perfect Nude product.
Perfect. Yep.
Yes, the Age Defense Perfect Nude.
So good.
I didn't know about all those benefits because it is brand new, so I love hearing that, especially for our smoke.
So not only does it have the ability to reduce these carbon particles by up to 86%, but the really cool thing about Nude Perfect additionally is we utilize ashwagandha extract, and ashwagandha extract helps to offset the damage of blue light. So we've all been, I've been working from home for 6 months now, so it's like I'm in front of more Zooms than I've ever been in my entire life with all of our devices, iPads, phones, TVs, and this blue light really can cause long-term damage dermally as well. So helping, leading to degradation of collagen, elastin, leading to increase of melanin hyperpigmentation. So this is something that's really occurring. We're subjected to nonstop. So it'll additionally help address blue light damage, as well as overall having that beautiful anti-pollution effect by minimizing carbon particles up to 86%. And then on top of it, you get this incredible blur effect. So it's like your skin looks smoother. I have enlarged pores, so I always need something that's going to make my pores look smaller. It's called Nude Perfect, and it really is perfection in a bottle as well.
It couldn't have come out at a better time. I mean, with our fires here and then all this blue light that we're being exposed to. And you are not the first educator that has brought that on the show. We are seeing a lot of effects of the blue light on our skin.
Absolutely.
So how amazing that this product came out just in perfect time. It might be something that we all need to check into. I know I'm going to
100%.
look into that. For sure, because we are it's going to be a while, and we're probably now getting a little bit more used to Zooms for the long run.
Yeah, so, I agree, and I think so much is going to shift in regards to, for myself, for on-site training.
So for right now, we are going to go through our contours.
Yeah,
and we have talked about your favorite product, the Phyto-Contour, which is for the puffiness. So these contours are taking your skincare from cleanser, toner, moisturizer to the next level of focusing on what most of us see as problem areas is the eyes.
Absolutely.
And you and I talked about a lot of people are really starting to focus on their eyes a lot because of wearing masks so much. I think it's just drawn attention to, I got a little crow's feet here going on. Things like that. So we'll have Allie show us our contours. We got the 3 contours. You talked about the Phyto-Contour, and then we have the Nutri-Contour and the Alpha-Contour.
And so Alpha Contour is really going to be for that client who is looking for that first introductory eye contour product. This is going to hydrate, it's going to smooth, renew. It has a lightweight gel base, so it penetrates really quickly. It has our grafted AHAs, so we utilize different alpha hydroxy acids that are buffered onto an almond protein and have this beautiful ability to smooth and renew in a really gentle way. It additionally has mimosa bark peptides in it, and these peptides help to increase cellular metabolism and also help to increase collagen production. So because it's a lightweight gel base, it penetrates really quickly, and this is why I like this as someone's first introductory eye contour product. Because of that gel, it just literally, you can apply and it penetrates, and it's perfection. Another thing that you can do with the Alpha Contour, which is fantastic, is for those fine little lines around the lip contours, you can do little pinching movements and work those around those fine lines around the lips as well. Fantastic. Then
so the Phyto-Contour is for your puppiness and your dark circles, and your Alpha Contour is for your wrinkles and your fine lines around your eyes or your lips. Isn't that great? These are like key items for our top, I think, concerns.
Amazing.
And then we have our Nutri-Contour.
Nutri-Contour. And this is all about repair and nutrition. So when you feel like you need a little beefed up version of the Alpha Contour, let's say you still want that smoothing, renewing benefit of the Alpha Contour, but you need more repair and a richer texture, this is what Nude Contour is going to do. So Nude Contour can go around the eye contours and on the lips. This contains hazelnut oil, and what the hazelnut oil does is it actually helps to support the skin's elasticity. And why is this important? Because as we age, particularly around the eye contour area, one of the targeted issues that we tend to have is an overabundance of fluid, which can compromise our collagen and elastin network, which makes us all droopy. So what the hazelnut oil is going to do, it's going to help support that elasticity. Then it has niacin to increase blood flow and help flush that fluid stagnation. And then we have a complex of vitamins A, E, and F. And again, this can be used lower, upper orbital, and around and on the lip contours for really reparative, nourishing properties. And the beauty of all of our eye creams, Jennifer, is that they can be cocktailed together or layered together.
You read my mind, because I was going to say, what if somebody needs all three? Thinking of me, right? But you can. So, you can then use all three, right?
You could absolutely use all three, or we could potentially opt for bringing out the big guns, our really multi-corrective eye cream, which is found in the age exception category, and that's our Excellence Code Contours. This is going to target really all the issues that occur around the eye contour area. It targets glycation, discoloration, dark circles. It targets puffiness. It targets lines, wrinkles, dullness. It has radiance enhancing properties to it. And then it has this super cool patented applicator tip.
Can we see the Excellence contour code that she's talking about? Perfect. Yes.
This is it.
There it is.
That applicator tip stays ice cold. It's made of.
Show me the applicator tip. We couldn't see it. Put it in front of your face. Yes.
So this applicator tip stays ice cold. It's made of copper, magnesium, zinc, and aluminum. So literally anywhere where you are, it stays ice cold. So what you do is you dispense your Excellence Code Contours, and this is both for eyes and lips again, and you can just apply with your ring finger, work it into the skin, around the lips, and then go ahead and hit it with the applicator tip. And oh my gosh, obsessed. This feels absolutely incredible. If any of you have never used this, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Now, I'm still an absolute devotee of Phyto Contour though.
Yes,
because
you said that was your favorite.
That it has for that just targeting really puffiness and dark circles.
Yes, the puffiness and the dark circles. So you did talk about yesterday. So let's talk about the order of application.
Sure.
Because you did talk about yesterday that sometimes we can use creams around our eyes. And a lot of people think they don't need a specialized cream for their eye area.
Okay.
And we talked about how that actually can even be sometimes counterproductive. Can you talk about why eye creams are so important if you're at that age where it's starting to get really delicate?
Absolutely. So first of all, the eye and the lip contour area, the epidermis and the dermis of your skin is the thinnest there anywhere else on your body. So that leaves these areas really subjected to premature aging and advanced signs of aging. So this is why these eye contour products are formulated specifically with targeted solutions for those areas, but also from a molecular structure, they have the ability to actually penetrate and be efficacious. For example, I have many clients that I've met throughout the years that just, are like, oh, I use Vaseline or I put my moisturizer on top. And what this can oftentimes do is it can actually make the person more puffy, and it can actually make the person get more milia around the eye contour area because it's so rich and it's not penetrating and it's literally not being efficacious at all. So the reason why we specifically want to use eye and lip contour products for this delicate eye area is because molecularly they're formulated to actually penetrate and be efficacious with the targeted multi-corrective solutions that we provide, whether that be, again, hydrating, smoothing, renewing, whether that's puffiness, dark circles, allergy sufferers, milia, or whether that be reparative and nourishing properties, or all of it in one with the excellence code contours and with that beautiful patented applicator tip. So extremely important to really incorporate eye contour products. I really recommend doing it in your early 20s. Again, this area is truly subjected to premature aging and advanced signs of aging. And what I always tell clients is the earlier you invest in good skincare products, the less you're going to have to invest later on, right? Absolutely. It's harder to do more corrective stuff than it is just to prevent and maintain.
Yes.
So this is really where the beauty of Yon-Ka and our entire range of products comes into play, because we have a multitude of different categories that are really positioned for all life seasons, regardless of age and skin types or skin conditions.
I do say that Yon-Ka definitely is perfecting the anti-aging category. I love the essentials. I think the essentials have something for everyone, and that you should definitely start in your 20s and get your good cleansers and your, the products that are made to actually penetrate the skin and beneficial, not just feel good or smell good, and have those ingredients. But definitely, I mean, if you're in the aging category of life, check out the age correction, the age defense, the age excellence. Yon-Ka is perfecting these aging needs of skincare.
Absolutely. We really provide a comprehensive solution for all signs of aging. So we have age prevention with our age defense category that's going to address all skin types, most prevalent skin conditions. And then we have for our clientele 35 to really 55, we have age correction. And with those products, we can correct and rebuild tissue and provide longevity to the skin. And then we additionally have our age exception category, and this is the category that's really positioned for clientele who's experiencing gross tissue loss, and whether this be perimenopausal, menopausal clients, but really where there is skin fatigue happening and advanced signs of aging. And this age exception category will address every layer of the skin from the outside in and from the inside out, and then also additionally help to boost overall stem cell production, which as we age, we know our cell functions diminish, and with diminished cell functions, we have diminished skin functions. So optimizing and increasing overall stem cell production and cell production in general will help to optimize and increase overall skin health, vitality, and the beauty of the skin.
So you talk about the skin, the stem cell. These are my two favorite products. We talked about your favorite products. These are my favorite products, Time Resist, in their age correction line.
Yes.
I'm at the age correction age. And I love these products. They do have the stem cell technology that you're talking about. And some people might go, wow. Really quick, let's say hi to Renee, Karen, Gonzo, Jennifer, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Throw some questions if you want them. Answered by the amazing Jessica Burton here, 16 years with Yon-Ka, Senior Corporate Educator. We appreciate you being here, Jessica.
My pleasure. Having the best time.
So show everybody the coolness of the dispenser. This is kind of, it's not why I love the product, but I do love this dispenser.
So for anyone who's a germaphobe, and Jennifer and I have talked about this, we're both a little bit of germaphobes, we love a jar that you don't have to stick your fingers in. So this is patented, the Time Resist JOUR NUIT, for its ability to dispense.
Hold it right in front of your face, Jen, or Jessica, so we can see it. There you go.
That gorgeousness right there. So there you go. You have your Time Resist NUIT dispensed. This has an ingredient called Saponaria pumila, which is a plant that survived the ice age and is found in the Swiss Alps. And this is particularly the plant active, that really helps to increase and protect and preserve your epidermal and dermal stem cells. Now, for consumers, what does that mean? That just means the basis of all of our cellular activity are stem cells. As we age, these diminish, and so this is going to help increase those stem cell production and help protect and preserve them. And in turn, they have the ability to duplicate into sister cells or they can differentiate into other skin cells.
Isn't that crazy?
So that in turn leads to beautiful, healthy skin, revitalized skin, regenerated skin. In particular, with your favorites, with the Time Resist JOUR and NUIT, these are really going to target deep lines and wrinkles, really reparative, restorative. You additionally have a complex of an ingredient called Youth Energy Lipoamino Acid, which is an amino acid that is basically working at the heart of our cells to offset any mitochondrial decay and damage or free radical damage that's occurring, which we refer to as silent aging. So this is something that we don't necessarily see, but that's occurring intrinsically that leads to advanced signs of aging. So this Youth Energy Lipoamino Acid is going to offset that, and perfection.
Nice.
Anything you want to add to this?
Can you give us a close-up really quick? I'm going to see if we can see it better
Sure.
here. So see this little bubble right here? You push right here and it just squirts out the back. So that is, I mean, how cool is that? You never stick your finger into the jar. The product just squirts out the side of it, out the top.
So good.
I think that is such a cool dispenser
It really
and such a brilliant idea.
And voila.
Yeah.
And
amazing. And then the stem cell technology, I mean, that is pretty advanced. The free radicals, we all know. I mean, if you haven't studied free radicals on your skin, that is the aging process. So anything stopping the free radicals or reversing that, I'm all about. Somebody says, I'm in my 20s and I have dry combination skin and I really struggle with redness on my nose. Do you have a product for that?
Yeah. So we actually have a product called Sensitive Skin Creme Anti-Redness, and it is green in color, so it has color corrective properties. And what it does is it incorporates Centella asiatica and Mirabilis jalapa, and the complex of these two actives work to immediately vasoconstrict and flush excess fluid from the tissue, so you have less of that redness in the skin, and then you have natural green pigments that will obviously minimize and offset any redness in the skin. So you could use that even just locally on your nose if your nose is the only area affected, as kind of a daily treatment color corrective creme. And then additionally, you said her skin was normal to oily?
Combination, yeah.
Yeah. So then other than that, I would say the Nude Perfect would be fantastic, or even the Pamplemousse P&G, or the Hydra N1 Fluid would be fantastic. So the Hydra N1 Fluid would be if you have a little bit more dehydration, maybe going into the cooler winter months now, to really balance out the skin. Still has a mattifying effect. The Pamplemousse would be great, again, antioxidant protection, but also going to have a mattifying effect for normal to oily skin. And then the Nude Perfect is this perfecting fluid. Let me grab mine here so I can show you guys what it does, because literally you can see instantaneously the difference when you apply this. Hold it in front of your face,
Jess. We can't see it. There you go. Oh, okay.
So multi-perfecting fluid, again, minimizes those carbon particles by 16%. I believe pore diameters minimized by 15%, minimizes lines and wrinkles. So I took too much right now, but let me smooth this out. And then you can instantaneously see the difference.
I love that. It's just brought so much suppleness to your skin, and it looks like a great color as well. And didn't you say this month we have a promotion on for this product? A portion of the proceeds are actually being donated. This is their cancer product.
Cancer and careers, yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
to support the breast cancer awareness. And so a portion of your proceeds do go to the Cancer Careers Foundation.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So tell us just really quick again, what was the green product the girl asked about for her nose?
Sure. So the green product is called Sensitive Skin Creme Anti-Redness.
Sensitive Skin Cream for us that say
anti-redness.
Anti-redness, and that will give you the green properties of the instant gratification, and then also the deep penetrating properties to loosen those blood vessels and try and remove the redness from the inside.
It's almost like using a green concealer, but you're getting the treatment aspect. So long term, you don't get more capillary fragility, because once you have fragility of your capillary walls or the elasticity is compromised, this in turn long term really can become an issue. So what we want to do is treat that head on with the complex of botanicals that we're utilizing within the sensitive skin creme anti-redness, with the centella asiatica and the mirabilis jalapa. That will address those capillary health long term, so it doesn't get worse, and hopefully we can strengthen the capillaries, minimize the redness, and then you have that color corrective properly, and voila, hopefully at some point in time you don't have to use it anymore. That's the goal.
Absolutely. The instant gratification and the deep penetration. Absolutely. Well, I think we really have covered so much today.
Yeah.
We've got our basic, where to start with Yon-Ka. We've got the newest collection and the newest product on the Nude Perfect, which we can hear is an amazing addition to the Yon-Ka line.
Absolutely.
We've talked about this quintessence in all of the products, the good feeling, yummy spawn a bottle from the toner sprays, which happen to be honestly one of the best products for Yon-Ka. Put the travel size in your purse right now, spray it on. Agreed. As you're going through to all of the toxins in our air here in California. Just a great refresher. We've also heard it helps with road rage. And then we just wanted to tell people really before we go about something to look forward to in 2021. There's even another product coming out. What's our new launch?
So we're super excited that we're going to be launching a new exfoliating mask come 2021. This is going to be a mask that has 10% glycolic, which, as you all know, is the most commonly used AHA and best known for its deeply exfoliating properties. So I'm super excited to see the age corrective properties that it's going to bring to the table. A lot of our masking options that we have at Yon-Ka can be used as traditional masks, for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And oftentimes we even encourage sleeping with them on to enhance the results. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be, the finished product. But what we know so far, going to be an age corrective product. Again, exfoliating mask with 10% glycolic, which I think we can all get behind for a nice little pick-me-up and some smoothing and renewing, right?
Absolutely. Sounds like a perfect at-home spa treatment. So
that's it.
Everybody, this weekend, order up some Yon-Ka, turn your bathroom into that luxurious med spa, and just relax in that bathtub and take the stress off, right?
That's it. Couldn't agree more. Give yourself a spritz or two and apply your eye cream and mask yourself and feel good.
You have that education
wellness, right?
You have that educator property. I can see, and it's going to be funny for me to watch this back, but every time you apply, I'm like this, like you're going to apply it to me. I think I want my treatment.
Like, wait, where's
mine? Spray over here, Jess. Spray this way.
I love it.
Yeah, so I think my face, every time you applied, I did it along with you.
I love it. Well, if you were closer, honey, I'd be sharing right along. I'd be spritzing us all.
All right. Well, I might have to make a trip to LA just to see you.
Yes.
Well, everyone, if you'd like to know more about Yon-Ka, they are online at YON-KAPARIS.com. You also can reach out to Beauty Care Choices. Jess, thank you so much for sharing your education with us.
Jennifer.
And fun. Educators are so near and dear to my heart. I love that you have chosen to dedicate your career. You're obviously an amazingly talented woman, and you're choosing to share your knowledge with others, and I think that's beautiful, and we appreciate you being here.
That's what we do. That's what I love to do. There's nothing better than sharing it and watching people grow and literally become these beautiful estheticians and boss ladies on their own. So proud to work with so many of our incredible partners. So thank you so much for having us and for allowing us to, introduce your clients more to Yon-Ka, the Phyto-Aromatic world of Yon-Ka, and we're super excited to hopefully do this again.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Take care. Be safe, guys. Take care.
We sure will. So anyone looking to know a little bit more about Yonka, you know, our licensed cosmetologist estheticians are standing by at the number below. Feel free to reach out to them with a little bit more details or questions. You can always go to beautycarechoices.com and look up Yonka and check out all of the products that we didn't tell you about. Feel free to send your questions our way, and we always check back and answer. Have a great weekend, and bye for now.